Hello, everyone. My name is Jane, your finance doctor, and I am the author of this book, The Finance Doctor's Tips and Tricks What You Don't Know Can Hurt You. Those of you who follow me understands that I don't only teach finance, I teach mental science as well. And I am a big fan of Thomas Troward, Genevieve Baran, Wallace Wattles, and others, too many to mention here. They are authors from 100 years ago, but their teachings are timeless. So in this vid, I want to read to you one of the chapter in the book called The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace Wattles, because I can teach you all kinds of practical financial tools and tax mitigation strategies, but it's critical that we have to get the mindset in the right place. That's why my step number one in my 7 steps to success is knowing the fact and knowing the truth. So Wattles explains in simple, straightforward language how anyone, regardless of their background and circumstances, can attract wealth into their lives. So learn the fundamental principles of wealth creation and life success. As Wallace says, trust and believe. Whatever you want in life is right here, waiting for you. So, Chapter 17, Summary of the Science of Getting Rich. There is a thinking stuff from which all things are made, and which, in its original state, permeates, penetrates, and fills the inner spaces of the universe. A thought in this substance produces the thing that is imaged by the thought. Man can form things in his thought, and by impressing his thought upon formless substance can cause the thing he thinks about to be created. In order to do this, man must pass from the competitive to the creative mind. Otherwise, he cannot be in harmony with the formless intelligence, which is always creative and never competitive in spirit. Man may come into full harmony with the formless substance by entertaining a lively and sincere gratitude for the blessings it bestows upon him. Gratitude unifies the mind of man with the intelligence of substance, so that man's thoughts are received by the formless. Man can remain upon the creative plane only by uniting himself with the formless intelligence through a deep and continuous feeling of gratitude. Man must form a clear and definite mental image of the things he wishes to have, to do, or to become, and he must hold this mental image in his thoughts while being deeply grateful to the Supreme that all his desires are granted to him. The man who wishes to get rich must spend his leisure hours in contemplating his vision and in earnest thanksgiving that the reality is being given to him. Too much stress cannot be laid on the importance of frequent contemplation of the mental image, coupled with unwavering faith and devout gratitude. This is the process by which the impression is given by the formless and the creative forces set in motion. The creative energy works through the established channels of natural growth and of the industrial and social order. All that is included in his mental image will surely be brought to the man who follows the instructions given above, and whose faith does not waver. What he wants will come to him through the ways of established trade and commerce. In order to receive his own, when it shall come to him, man must be active, and this activity can only consist in more than filling his present place. He must keep in mind the purpose to get rich through the realization of his mental image, and he must do every day all that can be done that day, taking care to do each act in successful manner. He must give to every man a used value in excess of the cash value he receives, so that each transaction makes for more life, and he must hold the advancing thought that the impression of increase will be communicated to all with whom he comes in contact. The men and women who practice the foregoing instructions will sincerely get rich, and the riches they receive will be in exact proportion to the definiteness of their vision, the fixity of their purpose, the steadiness of their faith, and the depth of their gratitude. So what I just read is from the Wallace Wattles book, The Science of Getting Rich, published in 1910. In chapter 6 of my book, I wrote about visualize and feel strategy. So learn this manifestation strategy and apply the tips from my previous bid titled Structure Your Life Plan, where I shared some tips. One of them is having a gratitude journal. I suggest that you start doing these 17 tips I shared so that it becomes a habit. Again, my name is Jane, your finance doctor. I've been a CPA for 20 plus years. I have a law degree and I maintain licenses in insurance, securities, and real estate licenses. I can be reached at info@thefinancedr.com or our office at 407-520-3586.